Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list for the Hazbin Hotel main cast for season one in particular. And the reason why, because I want to do season one first and then I want to do season two separate because there are a lot of new characters in season two that I think deserve their own like spotlight. But yeah, I just basically wanted to do season one because I really enjoyed season one. And as I've stated before in a few of my videos, that I was very disappointed with uh, Boss. There are some good aspects to it, but I just don't think it's as good as Hazbin Hotel. And I think Hazbin Hotel, the everything seems to be a bit more. I want to say sensible, but we'll dive into that in a different video. But for now, let's do the tier list. So I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of the main characters in this show, I'm really not a fan of. I do think there's a bit of some of them are a bit overrated for what they are. I mean, a lot of people really like Nifty. As far as I'm concerned, she does next to nothing for the story. Her biggest accomplishment for the whole story is that she kills Adam with a dagger, and that's about it. What I'm a little bit annoyed about. So, because Adam is my favorite character in the whole thing, and he barely gets anything. Like he barely gets uh like any kind of proper screen time. I mean, I know he's supposed to be like the bad guy of the first season, but you know, I'm a little bit sad about it. Anyway, let's get started on this. So, first things first, let's start with Alistair. Now, he's pretty much a really big favorite for a lot of people, and I understand why. I mean, he's really unique, and I like it how he's like radio. Like his whole thing is like he's a radio demon. I like that. He's interesting. Um, he's all right. You know, he's like fine. You know, he's someone that I don't really pay attention to, but he's someone that I'm curious about what he's up to. So there's that. We'll do Angel Dust now. Now this character is interesting. I mean, they're funny. They're just funny. Like I smile every time they're on screen. There's someone that I don't really care about though. I do think he's cool. I mean, he's all right. You know, like same scenario. Like he's not as cool as Alistair, I don't think, but he's kind of unique. So yeah, he would be like C tier for me. I think. Like I would pay attention to him, but I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. Vaggie. I know that she changed her. No, she didn't change her name. I think she wanted to change her name, but she didn't actually do it in the end. She's an interesting character to me because, in my opinion, for the pilot episode and then for the first season, she was like the only character that I actually saw doing stuff. Like she was pushing people, and of course, in later on in the show that we find out that she was actually a exorcist. So a lot of that discipline and training that she had, especially with getting things done. I mean, that for me that makes complete sense. Like that's just a perfect shape to fall in the right hole because like that was just like easy. Like that explains everything why she's really good at like managing people and taking leadership and all that. Like for me that's just perfect. It does raise some questions canon wise that if she was a fallen angel and she has as a spear like what the angels have what can kill demons, her poking it at Alistair, wouldn't that like freak him out? Like in the first episode, I know obviously back then they probably didn't think that she was going to be a fallen angel. She was just going to be some regular demon girl, but you know, I think there are some canon issues there. Because I mean, if I was a greater demon and someone was poking me with a weapon that I know like that can kill demons, like I'll be really scared, like really scared. You know, considering that you're basically a god down there, and then this one person has like a toothpick that can kill you. Like, man, that's like you know, like Nifty had a small weapon and then she killed Adam. You know, he's like, you know, he's a greater angel. So yeah, she's cool. I like her. I would say, to be honest, I probably should put her in S tier because otherwise I'm not going to put anyone in S tier. But yeah, she's like an S tier character. I mean, she's cool. The thing is, though, I don't know if I like her better now, knowing that she's a fallen angel because she's related, like she's part of Adam's group or was. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's why I like it because I like Adam and I like everyone in his group. Then she was part of it, so maybe that's why I like her so much. I don't know. I've kind of got this idea that I think in the first season, a lot of people didn't really care too much about Vox or his the two V's, and but now since he was like the main bad guy and then people like him in the second season, now people really like those characters more. I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of like a kind of like a bit of like magic that rubs off onto other characters that they surround themselves with. Uh, but I think that's like my reasoning why I like her more now than I did before. But yeah, for season one, Vaggie, I like her. She's still fine. Nifty, I think she's overrated personally, and I'm not gonna lie, she does like next to nothing. Cleaning wise, like I mean, she's not even good at that. She's just killing bugs the whole time. Look, I know a lot of people really like her, and I get it. I mean, like she's like your ultimate lolly. So there you go. But I'm kind of actually too much. I won't put her in detail. I'll put her in C tier because I am curious to know what she actually did in real life to actually end up in hell. And she's like, like this. I'm assuming she kind of ends up killing people, probably killing like her family or something. Yeah, let's go with Charlie. So Charlie's like the poster girl of the whole season, even though that I think she's really overrated. And a lot of people like her and all that, but I don't think she's overrated, and I don't think she particularly looks great. Just so you guys know, also this is just the main cast. I know there's supporting characters. I have like the supporting characters here, so that's the reason why like Lucifer and stuff isn't in this because of that. I don't think he even comes in until season two. Actually, come to think of it, but yeah, it's like the reason I don't have Adam or anything is because like they're characters that are not really part of the proper main cast. I just wanted to just do the main cast, and that's why there's like a bunch of characters missing. But I did add these two because they are supporting characters according to Wikipedia, so I wanted to just put them in there anyway. And I think I do vaguely remember this one, but yeah, I think for Charlie, yeah, she's up there. I mean, she's up there with Alistair, really. Like, I can't really. She's interesting, but I think, like I said, I think it's because since I like Lucifer, and I know that she's related to him, the magic kind of rubs off onto her, and that's why I like her more than what I should do. Because basically, nearly everything she does, she fails at. So I'm not too sure. I mean, Vaggie really is like her main backbone. I mean, Vaggie's is awesome, really. All right, let's go with Husk. So Husk is interesting to me because I kind of didn't really like his character at the start because he was just like a typical drunken gambler. Over time, I kind of like him more. He's kind of like the opposite. He's kind of opposite of Angel Dust. He doesn't actually like what he does, but he does it anyway. Angel Dust is the same, and I think that's kind of why I like these two. And I do like him a bit more though, because I think I can relate with him more. Because yeah, I mean, I think most people would relate more with him than Angel Dusk, but yeah, I'm gonna say he's probably like A tier for me. He's cool. I like him. Serpentius. Now, this guy was a bit weird to me because he kind of just got nuked out of existence, like the moment he came in touch with Adam. Like I said, though, season two version of him completely changed my mind on this character. He turned into such a like awesome character, and it proved that. And I like the underlining idea that no matter how bad or how many bad things that you do and how horrible you are as a person, if you're just willing to change, you can, get into heaven. I like that. And I like the underlining idea that no matter how terrible you are, you could get into heaven if you want to. So, Serpentius, yeah, great character. Season one, not so much. And we'll talk about season one. So, he's kind of down there. I'm sorry. He's just, you know. And these two, I believe, were Alistair's. This is called. Razel and Dazel. Looks like they are Alistair's demons. Like he must have brought them out to help clean up the place. So yeah, I don't really know about too much of these guys, so I'm just gonna put them in D tier. Like, yep, and that's pretty much my whole thing right now. So yeah, look, Vaggie is like best girl, it's best character really for season one, in my opinion. Not the strongest, she's not the brightest, but she gets shit done, and I like that. And of course, she has ties to my favorite character. So yeah, that's my tier list right now. I'm assuming like a lot of people wouldn't have these three down here. They'll probably be a lot higher. But that's kind of how I feel about season one. Great show for season one, by the way. I love it. It's really good. The music's good too, and I think the underlying story is good. And you can actually watch the pilot episode, and it makes complete sense. Unlike Boss, where the pilot episode got kind of like retconned out of existence, or just completely just doesn't exist now. What sucks. This does a really good job on fixing that. But yes, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I wanted to kind of give this a go because I've never actually done a tier list before, and I like this show, and I wanted to just express some feelings about some of the characters I had on it. But yeah, all right. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next video.